if you don't unlearn, it slows you down. And you need to challenge what you think you know. Challenge your own best ideas. Again, because it has worked in the past, many people don't want to give it up. Challenge your own long-held beliefs. Unlearning is a prerequisite for growth. If you are not willing to unlearn, there is no growth happening in your life. You need to peel back some of those layers. Learning is adding layers to your knowledge, of course. But you can't keep adding layers to something that no longer works. You need to first peel it back, and then you add more knowledge to it. It is a way to clear your mental clutter and reset your perspective. How many people are willing to reset their perspective in the house? We're going to look at some practical ways in which to question and unlearn. And for some people, there has to be deep cleaning. You know, on weekends, how we do deep cleaning in our houses? In some cases, this is what really needs to happen with our mindset. And the mind is where the revolution begins. This is something I say in my book. The mind is where the revolution begins. Because whatever is happening in the world today, if there's no shift happening in the mind, you stay stuck. Because the mindset that worked in a pre-AI world is not going to work in the new world. In the past, we saw AI as something for the elite class, something for the tech gurus. It wasn't accessible as it is today. It wasn't something that anybody can play around with it as it is today. But that has changed. 2023 became the year when AI became a tool for everyone. I put it this way. You know the Oprah moment? You got AI, you got AI. Everybody got AI. That was really what happened. Was it 2023 or 2022? Okay, but you know what I mean. And so the big transformation that can happen is not just digital transformation in organizations, but a mindset transformation. Because if organizations are going to deploy all these technological tools, what about the people within that organization? And that is where personal disruption comes in. And so what comes to your mind when you hear AI or artificial intelligence? What is your perception of AI? Anybody can just respond. This is like an actual question. What comes to your mind? You can just shout from wherever you're sitting. What comes to mind when you hear AI? Hello? Come on, let's try it. Let's try it again. What comes to mind when you hear AI? Okay, let's do it one by one. I heard something here. Oh, ChatGPT comes to mind when she hears AI. Great. What else? Machine learning. What else? Hello? Come on, walk with me here. What else? Robotics. You guys are being very technical. Again? What else? Come again? Losing jobs. Great answer. I love that. What else? Creating jobs. I love that answer as well. What else? Opportunities. Okay, great. What I was hoping someone would say, which many didn't, but they were thinking about it, is that AI is the enemy. AI is coming for my job. Anyway, he mentioned it. And so the reason for this quick exercise is your perception of artificial intelligence or technology in general matters. Because if you look at it as the enemy, when you see an enemy, what do you do? If you see an enemy coming towards this direction, what do? You go the opposite direction, right? So if your perception of AI is that this is an enemy, this thing is coming to steal my job, I don't want this thing, I don't want to experiment with it, I don't want to play with it, it is going to greatly impact your interaction with it. Is there anyone in the house who has not explored any of the AI tools?